Welcome to Frost and Sullivan's Growth Podcast. Laser-based systems, radiofrequency technologies, artificial intelligence, robotics, and connected devices are expanding what aesthetic care can deliver and where that care can take place. At the same time, growing interest in preventive interventions and long-term skin health is creating opportunities that extend beyond traditional corrective procedures. So, how is this combination of technology and changing consumer expectations reshaping the aesthetic care ecosystem? Let's take a closer look.
The aesthetic consumer is changing.
A useful place to start is with the consumer. Expectations around aesthetic procedures are shifting. Consumers increasingly want visible results with shorter recovery periods, greater convenience, and treatment plans tailored to their individual needs. That is helping move the industry toward minimally invasive and non-invasive procedures while expanding interest in preventive approaches and long-term skin health. Technology is making that shift possible. Advances in laser systems, radiofrequency devices, and AI-enabled treatment planning are giving providers new ways to improve precision while reducing treatment times and recovery periods. For companies across this ecosystem, understanding these changing expectations will be critical to determining where future demand develops.
Energy-based technologies are expanding the treatment landscape.
Much of the current innovation is happening around energy-based technologies. Laser platforms are becoming increasingly versatile. Ablative, non-ablative, fractional, and picosecond technologies allow providers to address concerns ranging from skin resurfacing and pigmentation to scar reduction and revitalization. Radiofrequency technologies are evolving as well. Monopolar and multipolar RF, fractional RF microneedling, and pulsed RF approaches are supporting collagen remodeling, skin tightening, and rejuvenation. The competitive question is increasingly about how effectively these technologies can deliver precision, comfort, and versatility. Multimodality platforms capable of addressing several aesthetic concerns could become particularly important as providers look to improve both treatment outcomes and asset utilization.
Personalization could become the next competitive battleground.
AI introduces the potential to make aesthetic procedures significantly more personalized. Intelligent systems can support skin analysis, treatment planning, and automated parameter selection based on individual patient characteristics. Combine that with robotics, and another opportunity emerges: greater procedural consistency. Many advanced aesthetic procedures remain dependent on practitioner expertise. Outcomes can vary according to technique, particularly across treatments such as RF microneedling, laser resurfacing, and injectables. AI and robotic assistance could help providers standardize elements of treatment delivery while maintaining individualized treatment pathways. For technology companies, that creates an opportunity to compete on intelligence and measurable outcomes alongside device performance.
Aesthetic care is moving beyond the clinic.
Another shift worth watching is where aesthetic care takes place. Portable devices, wearables, connected platforms, and at-home technologies are beginning to extend the care journey beyond traditional dermatology clinics and aesthetic centers. That does not mean every clinical procedure moves into the home. Instead, a connected ecosystem could emerge. Consumers may receive higher intensity procedures in a clinical environment, use portable technologies for maintenance or lower intensity treatments, and rely on connected devices for continuous skin monitoring and personalization. Teleaesthetic platforms could provide another link between these environments, connecting professional expertise with at-home treatment and follow-up. This creates opportunities for companies to build longer-term relationships around continuous aesthetic care rather than individual procedures.
Where the next growth horizon is taking shape.
Looking ahead, two opportunities stand out. The first is AI and robotics for personalized treatment delivery. Combining intelligent analysis with laser, injectable, and energy-based technologies could improve treatment precision, repeatability, and personalization. The second is connected and portable aesthetic device ecosystems. As clinical and at-home care models converge, companies have an opportunity to build integrated platforms spanning treatment, monitoring, personalization, and follow-up. There are still barriers to address. Limited reimbursement means aesthetic treatments remain highly exposed to discretionary consumer spending, while practitioner dependence can affect outcome consistency and scalability. But the direction of travel is becoming clearer. The next phase of aesthetic care will increasingly be defined by precision, personalization, accessibility, and connected treatment experiences. The strategic question for organizations is where they want to create value within that evolving ecosystem. Thanks for joining us on Frost and Sullivan's Growth Podcast. Cosmetic and aesthetic care is entering a new phase as minimally invasive technologies, artificial intelligence, robotics, and connected devices reshape how treatments are designed, delivered, and experienced. For medical device companies, aesthetic technology providers, dermatology practices, and investors, the opportunity lies in understanding where personalization, technology innovation, and evolving care models are creating new sources of growth. For access to our research, competitive benchmarking, and best practice frameworks, head over to frost.com or email hello@frost.com. We'll be back soon with more to help you stay clear-headed and growth ready.